I'm not concerned with being a good American. That's been ruined. That kind of language has been spoiled for us. Good American. You know, all the worst people are good Americans. Really, if there's one thing I love about this country, and I do love it, it's the absolute sense of freedom that I've had all my life to say what I think. You pay a price for saying what you think, but it's not a crippling price. It's not a mortal price. I felt free to think in this country.
His career was his writing. His career was his life. He was at different times a political candidate, a newspaper man, a movie director, and a social critic. Early on, Mailer's style and combative personality defined him almost as much as his work.
Yes, we do care more about writing and the value of words and the freedom of our expression than we care about our lives. And that means that we are religious. We have a faith. And this faith is the value and the freedom of words.
He loved boxing and fighters, especially Muhammad Ali. He got into a fist fight with a literary rival, Gore Vidal. Norman Mailer loved journalism. He co-founded The Village Voice. When he won 2 Pulitzer Prizes for very different books, people recognized an extraordinary talent. They witnessed a new style that blurred the boundaries between fiction and nonfiction. He used novelistic techniques to tell true stories. Joan Didion wrote in the New York Times Book Review, "It is a largely unremarked fact about Mailer that he is a great and obsessed stylist." His first Pulitzer was for nonfiction with The Armies of the Night in 1968. His groundbreaking reporting in that story was about the anti-war march on the Pentagon.
Why did they arrest you? Because I transgressed a police line. And I did it for a good reason. I wanted to make a point. We're engaged in a war which is so obscene that 1 minute in the life of General Westmoreland is more obscene than all the dirty words and all the dirty books that American authors have ever put together.
I've always felt that my relation to America is analogous to a marriage. I love this country. I hate it. I get angry at it. I feel close to it. I'm charmed by it. I'm repelled by it. And it's a marriage that's gone on, let's say, for at least the 50 years of my writing life.
Mr. Mailer, in Advertisements for Myself, you said, quote, "A good novelist can do without everything but the remnant of his balls. For years and years, I've been wondering, Mr. Mailer, when you dip your balls in ink, what color ink is it?"
If I don't find an answer in a hurry, I think we're going to have to agree the color is yellow. I will cede the round to you. I don't pretend that I've never written an idiotic or stupid sentence in my life, and that's one of them.
Why do I look upon writing as this is my task as a writer? Because I want to be virtuous too. And this is the way in which I'm virtuous. If I extend human understanding, then that's the most virtuous act I am capable of. Do I love my wife? Does she really love me? How much do we love each other? Would I die for my wife? Would she die for me? Would I die for my children? Would my children die for me? We live with these questions all the time. We live them because the answers are not that simple. They're complex. You can love someone greatly and not be ready to die for them. You can love someone greatly and not be ready to die for them, and that could be the proper decision. Because it may be that your life is more valuable than someone else's life. And maybe it's not. The novelist lives in this quivering, wavering world of questions that the novelist can rescue from the wholly ambiguous into some area of possible answer. And then as time goes on, the possible answer shifts. And they begin to study the fluctuations and variations and the complexities and the perversities in people and the odd turns of human nature and the depths, the ugly, dark, enraged depths of people and the love that's in people, the startling love, the surprising love, the warmth that can be found in the most astonishing places.